Hey, All Stars. Hope you're having a great day today. Someone on my team I was having a conversation with, and they were asking me, how is my growing my downline in the Save Club so fast? And there's a whole bunch of different ways that I can answer that, but this particular video is going to be for someone, maybe you have been in other network marketing programs and you didn't have the results that you were looking for, or maybe you've never been in any online business or affiliate marketing program ever before, and you're wondering, you'd like to join the Save Club on my team. However, you're just not sure how to go about building the business. And the best way I can answer that for someone who falls into that category is, I really believe you need to pick one marketing channel at the beginning and learn how to do that one marketing method really well before you start moving on to other marketing channels or trying to do 10 things every single day. The reason for this is most people don't have the time to spend 5 or 8 hours every day doing the various marketing channels, and they're just not experts at any of them, and so their efforts and their energy is dispersed amongst so many different methods. They haven't mastered or perfected one method. So my best advice is, whether it's YouTube, whether it's using cheap direct mail postcards to people in the town that you live in, whether it is Facebook, or whatever marketing method it is that you are most comfortable with and believe that you can be the most proficient at becoming an expert in the shortest time possible, that's the method that you want to spend at a minimum 1 or 2 hours a day. Now, when I say the 1 or 2 hours a day, it doesn't necessarily have to be all at the same time. If you're someone who has an extremely busy schedule, you may dedicate 30 minutes in the morning. You may dedicate 30 minutes to 45 minutes at lunchtime, and you might dedicate another hour in the evening. You might, or at night when you put the kids to bed. Somehow, some way though, you have to etch out a little bit of time and master that one marketing method until you start to get results. Now, here's the problem that happens most often with the people so far that I'm talking to in the Save Club on my team. They become really discouraged right away, and they're ready to give up on the Save Club opportunity. What I have to say to that is that doesn't go hand in hand with everything else that we do in life. People go to college and rack up anywhere from $40,000 to $200,000 in college debt. They go for 4 years to learn how to do something, and very often they don't even get a job to earn enough money to pay that debt back. So that's 4 years of learning to do something. And then if you punch a clock every day, or just if you show up to an hourly job working for a company, you didn't learn how to do your job. in one day. Most likely, it most likely took you trial and error over the course of time to become really proficient, to become an expert in your field, right? So the thought of becoming an expert at the marketing method in the business and starting to earn a significant amount of money right away, it's a really far-fetched idea when you think about it. And if someone, the way I coach people who I talk to and who are already going through my program in the Save Club, is I tell them, you can't treat your Save Club business like it's a get-rich-quick type activity. You have to treat it like a real business. You have to treat it as if you just invested a whole bunch of money in a business, and now you're in it to win it. You're locked in, and you're going to do everything that you have to do to ensure that business succeeds. And so I think when someone goes into their Save Club business with that type of attitude, they're willing to put in the extra effort, right? But you have to mentally tell yourself and psych yourself up to tell yourself, like, hey, even though I didn't invest $200,000 or $300,000, such as like how you would if you started a restaurant business or an electrical business or plumbing business, a bakery, you'd have to invest a lot of money in the space that you're gonna do the business, whether you leased the building or bought the building, the cost of all the equipment and tools and possibly even, employees and all that type of stuff. So in distribution, if you took the money and invested in that type of business, there's a lot at stake. But because you can become a business in the Save Club for less than $80, people tend to treat it like a hobby. They tend to treat it like it's this get rich quick, and if they don't have success in the first month, then they give up. And that's not the way that I would. You're not going to be successful treating any venture like that. So I encourage you, if you're thinking about getting in the Save Club opportunity, right now definitely is the best time to do it. And I encourage you to think of it in terms of 1 year out and 2 years out, and be diligent. Pick one marketing channel and stay consistent with it, and the odds are with you that you will eventually start seeing results from that one marketing method. And I'm a firm believer that a lot of the old school methods still work extremely well. Even belly to belly, direct mail, postcards, and of course the various social media channels. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to get on social media and just push the product, right? As an example, some people that are in vitamin or supplement network marketing companies, they're really excited when they get started, and then what they do is they go on their social media platforms where they have friends and family and just a bunch of people on their social media platform, and all they start doing is just bragging about the vitamins in that company, or the comp plan, or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's not really what is going to attract people to your team. So anyway, wanted to shoot a quick video, the basic concept point I wanted to get across is just, if you're not already an expert at doing multiple marketing methods on different platforms, really narrow down, etch out an hour to 2 hours, 5 days a week. Doesn't even have to be, you can take 2 days off, 1 to 2 hours, 5 days a week. Pick one marketing channel and stay very diligent doing that one marketing channel every single day in your Save Club business. I have a lot of examples on once you are on my team that I can give you, so you don't even have to come up with your own ideas or anything else like that. But just pick the one method, stay diligent with it until you have success. Think long term with your Save Club business, and I do believe that you'll have success. Do want to mention really quickly that this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not making any kind of income claims or claiming that you're gonna make a significant amount of money in this business. Your individual results will vary based on your own efforts, and that's what I'm going over in this video is, if someone joins a business and they just decide, oh, hey, I'm gonna the Save Club talks about spillover and that I can earn money without enrolling anyone, and I'm just gonna sit back and wait till that happens. Well, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. It doesn't mean that you won't get a little bit of spillover, but why wait? That's like saying, like, hey, I'm gonna invest $500,000 in this restaurant and my food is phenomenal, and so I'm just gonna sit back and hope that people look at my sign and trickle in. It's like, okay, well, it might happen, but you're already investing $500,000 in the restaurant. You have a phenomenal product, food for your restaurant. Why not do some promotion and get people coming in so then it can spread by word of mouth? That's all I'm saying is take your Save Club business seriously. I hope you got something from this video. If you would, please subscribe to my channel. I am going to start doing some videos with very specific marketing strategies that I learned from the Home Business Academy, which I'm a part of. I have the link below, but I'm going to share that information on my YouTube channel for free. And for those of you that really want to get on the fast track to success in your Save Club business, you can click the link below. You can join my team in either Save Club or the Home Business Academy, and get you that much closer to succeeding at your goals. I'll see you on the next video.